and gone. Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the longtime Raider, Willie Brown.
Brandon, when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach and talked about how they wanted to begin this game offensively, they talked about their script, didn't they? 10 to 15 plays, the first 10 to 15 they had on their script. Nowhere on the script was there throwing an interception, I have to believe.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 13 yards on the game's opening play. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Carr. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Throwing his Carr on third down. And Hill with it over the middle. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Drops it underneath for Rawls. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Second down following the incompletion. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Time running out here on the play clock. They go play action here on first down. Steps away to his left. And Rudolph has it left side. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On play action, it's Kaepernick. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Kyle Rudolph from 8 yards out. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They come out here in the eye. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I don't know about you, partner, but on 2nd and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a first down.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12. Carr now to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And able to find Graham, complete. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Back now with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Austin football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Over the middle, it's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding a soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop, what spots on the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Carr will try it again on 2nd down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Carr to throw again. That's caught at the 1. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
It takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
So they get 3. They were hoping for 6. An unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board, happy but you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense, I think they're high-fiving each other, only giving up 3 after letting them run that much offense.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down. 3rd down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
So the defense forces a 3 and out, but they got some help along the way. They threw it on 1st down, and when they were unsuccessful, it became 2nd and long. Didn't get it again on another pass.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is brought in by Pryor. It's a big play that time on the fake punt. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. Play clock winding down. Rolls the lone man in the backfield. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. Anthony Barr in on the tackle. And we've arrived at the 2-minute warning here in half number 1. Brown, the lone receiver left. To throw is Kaepernick. And complete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Kaepernick going to throw. Being chased out left. And he's going to go out of bounds at the 30-yard line. They give him 12 yards and a 1st down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Another run, but this time it's Rawls. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Kaepernick. It's complete to Brown, right side. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Hey, 91!
Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. And he lost the football. It's going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. 2nd down here after the incomplete pass. Shotgun now for Carr. He's got time. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's caught at the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 65 yards. So much fun in the game of football to watch that deep ball being thrown, and Derek Carr does it well.
And came out of spread offense in college, and when you hear that, you think shorter passes. Derek Carr's always had more than enough arm.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They go play action here on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jarvis Landry from 8 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, It's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
The 49ers getting set to trot out there. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a play fake. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-time interception king, Paul Krause. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone? And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. Throwing his car on third down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now, Carr again. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Carr now on first down. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. 15 yards through the air and a first down. Into the red zone. It's Carr. And he'll go right back to Landry. It's complete again. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They come out here in the eye. Carr keeps it on the sneak. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll...
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in. And they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
Second and goal as the offense looks to... And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Levante David. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. They're